Oh, where's my vape pen?
Yeah. We're live. It's Thursday. I'm Mike.
Hi, I'm Brendan.
It's Thirsty Thursday on gettingworked.com. Um, what's up, buddy?
What's up? How was your Christmas?
Christmas was good. Christmas was a lot.
A
Christmas is
lot.
always a lot. How was
Yeah, it
yours?
was good. One of
Yeah?
the best Christmases I can remember. I had a great time.
One of the
Good
best,
time with the family.
like a Christmas story level
It's
Christmas.
just good. Just some fun memories with the family, and everything just went nice and peachy keen and smooth.
Good.
It was delightful.
Um,
It was a great time. It really was.
Good. With the kid, I have a daughter, and so like she gets 3 Christmases. She wakes up on Christmas morning. My wife
Isn't
and I
that the
go
name
pick
of
her
some
up and
movie?
take her 3 Christmases. That should be the next movie.
Yeah.
3 Christmases starring Mike and Brendan. So it's the last week of the year. It's about to be New Year's Eve here in a few days.
Yes,
What are
it
you
is.
drinking?
I have a sipping alcohol, and I have something in the can. Is that what we're doing?
That sounds like you bought a bottle at like a shady
Yeah.
store on the side of the road. I have some sipping alcohol.
I have Ted's whiskey.
Ted's sipping alcohol.
Ted's whiskey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no. I got something kind of fancy.
Okay. So what's the fancy?
A little baby bottle of Willet.
Oh, that's so cute.
Isn't it adorable?
It's a little tiny bottle of Willet. For those of you wondering, no, that's not the shape of a bong.
Although I know people who have made the large size bottle
You
into
drill
one.
right through pop the little wax label off. You drill right through that. Bingo, bango. Um, so that is actually the design of a copper pot still, the thing they use to distill whiskey.
A
So
pot still. Yep.
yes, it is designed as a pot still, hence that particular Willet being called Willet pot still. So you've got some Willet pot still.
Got my whiskey stones.
I have Rebel 100. I've been frequenting the Sam's Club liquor store. Anytime I
Yeah.
go to Sam's Club, I have a Sam's membership. I love it. I got it a few years ago on a whim. It was really silly. I needed to bring biscuits to a breakfast event, and I didn't want to make a bunch of biscuits because it was for coworkers. Go ahead.
Just not the guy. I just needed more details. Maybe I don't need details. Maybe it's not that exciting, but just you didn't seem like the guy who needed to bring biscuits to a breakfast event. So he's gonna get
It
a
was for
Sam's Club
work.
membership.
It was for work.
Okay. How
You
many
know,
fucking people work there?
at time like at the time where I was working, probably about 100 and something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
a
like
that's a Sam's worthy amount of biscuits.
yeah, and I don't even think I was in charge of biscuits for that many people. But I wanted to make sure I had a good amount. So I just got like the big pack. They
Yeah.
had like 50 biscuits. And they were just already cooked, ready to rock and roll. Just brought them, and they were good. Microwave them, put some butter on them, whatever. They were a little tough. I'll admit that they weren't the most
Microwaving
tender
your
biscuit.
biscuits?
When they're already cooked,
Okay.
yeah, like an already pre-cooked, pre-brown biscuit.
So
And
anyway, I
just
have
pop.
Willet Pot still,
Yeah, I've got
and I
Rebel
have
Yell.
High Noon Tequila Strawberry.
I bought this at the Sam's Club liquor store. That's a long story to say that I go to their liquor store a lot because they have really good deals. Like I got this for like $13.
I've been told I need to go to
100
Costco.
proof. Costco has great deals. I get Old Granddad 114 there on a really
Yeah.
good price. But this is 100 proof whiskey, so I'm
Nice.
just gonna pour a sipper for now. But
I forgot how sweet this pot still smells.
these have been my favorite.
What do we got there? What
I'm
is
gonna
that?
call it cheap beer.
Montucky?
Montucky Cold Snack. This is this is just a lager. This is just your basic boy lager. I think the ABV on this guy is like 4 point something. Looking for it on the can. Not finding the ABV anywhere. It's a little concerning. 12 fluid ounces. Don't. It's
I'm just noticing that we
recycled,
drank
don't be a
Alexandria.
jerk.
I'm just noticing that we drank Alexandria Brewing Company beers the last few weeks, and now all of a sudden you're wearing merch. Did we get sponsored and I don't know about
Not
it?
yet.
Or
No, we didn't.
okay, cool. No,
I have a bunch of their stuff: t-shirts, hats.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
It is the closest brewery to you, I guess.
it
Right?
is. It's. I mean, I got married there.
Oh
It's
yeah, you
kind.
did.
When I say
I was there.
to my wife, "Let's go to the bar," that's where I'm talking about. I'm actually a little concerned that there's no ABV on this.
I'm concerned that you're moving like a strobe light right now. Like
On your end?
maybe. I don't know.
Interesting.
Hopefully
So-
you're smooth.
This is a
Let
lager,
us know if he's not smooth.
super light, super crisp lager. Easy drinker. I mean, it's one of those ones you get a 6-pack of Tall Boys for like $7. That's why I like this beer. This is like your Miller Lite, Bud Light replacement. Good,
Yeah.
just nice, clean, crisp beer.
Are you drinking anything else tonight?
I've got my whiskey. We've got some whiskey here, and we have the non-alcoholic drinks that we will get to here soon.
Fantastic.
But before we get into that, before we get into the drink, I wanted to talk about, it's the end of the year.
End of the year.
It's the end of 2023. We're only about, I'd say about maybe 10 episodes, 8 to 10 of this new format, I believe, maybe something like that. I don't know.
I just threw away all the little mini bottles I had next to the laptop, so I could have.
I keep throwing it
them,
over
but I
my
don't
shoulder
have
and
them at
just
the
throwing
moment.
them away like the next day. So
Yeah.
So we've got a lot more coming. We've got this new format. As you guys have seen, there's no music or interludes, anything like that. I'm still working on those things. The goal is in January, rolling out all the new format, all the new art.
We're gonna do
music,
fun stuff.
intro. It's all gonna be new fun stuff.
Hopefully, we'll be able to incorporate some other things. I still
Yes.
think we should have a gaming night every now and then where
Well-
people could watch our gaming shenanigans.
I definitely think that that's going to work in the cards. This is OBS, the system I'm using. This is used for that exact thing. So it's just
Oh,
a
yeah.
matter of me sitting
Okay.
down and creating the scene.
Sweet.
Is the term.
So the longer it takes, the more they should know to blame you.
Yes, I'm the person to blame.
Fantastic. Not me.
So it's the end of 2023. I wanted to talk about some of the best things from your year. When we think about 2023 and we think about the show, we've talked a lot about movies, TV shows, video games, sports,
General
wrestling,
pop culture.
general pop culture.
Yeah.
So thinking about that, I wanted to go through your best.
Okay.
What is your best of the year in the following categories? First one, movie.
Now, I'm going to be one of those people who I'm going to have to give you like at least 2 answers.
That's fine.
Probably.
That's fine.
Well, okay, what's number 1?
Movie. Best movie that you've seen.
Damn, I really
2023.
didn't see. I don't watch a lot of movies. I watch a lot of TV. I've been catching up on a lot of random British. We'll get to that in a second, I guess. What movies did I see? A movie I saw that actually first thing that comes to mind right now that I thought that was really fun to me. Have you seen Bullet Train?
I've not seen Bullet Train. I've seen the ads, so I know what's up with that
Fantastic.
show or what's up with that.
Lot of fun. I mean, it is a wild ride.
Mhm.
It's almost like a graphic novel brought to life, and lots of action.
Brad Pitt?
Yeah, let me go with Bullet Train because I haven't. Yeah, Brad Pitt.
Okay.
A few other people.
Bad Bunny's
Yeah.
in the movie, right?
I think he is. He is briefly in that movie.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
a lot of random cameos, but I that's the only movie I can really remember watching this year. I mean, I watch too many things over and over. Like
I'm the
things
same way.
I already know. What was the movie with The Rock and Ryan Reynolds? That was good. Red Notice.
I didn't see Red Notice.
That's fantastic. It's got Wonder Woman in it.
Okay. Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot. Yeah,
Gal Gadot.
yeah. That was a fantastic movie as well. I really had a lot of fun with that one.
Okay.
Wow, I did watch 2 movies this year. Yeah.
We were prepping for this episode, and he was saying like, I don't watch a lot of movies. I'm not gonna be able to think of a movie, and you came up with what seems to be a good one. I haven't seen it, but I've seen the
Give Bullet Train a
reactions?
chance. I mean,
Absolutely.
Red Notice is really fun and funny as well. I mean, Ryan Reynolds is in it. He's gonna have
Yeah.
his humor in there, but Bullet Train had like all the best parts of Tarantino and all your different timelines, and it was a good one. I
Okay.
need to watch that again. How about you?
I need to check that out. For me, it's really left field. I'm gonna go with Spin Me Round.
I have no idea what that is.
Spin Me Round is a
There's a hair in
movie.
my eye.
It's a parody. Well, not a parody movie. It's a weird, dark comedy. The whole movie is set in the idea that a woman who works for a company just like Olive Garden gets sent to Sicily to learn how to cook from Sicilian cooks. You know how Olive Garden's like, oh, we're old school Italian, we're old world
Oh yeah,
Italian.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
she
yeah.
was a manager of a like Olive Garden is a different brand in the movie, but she's a manager of an Olive Garden. It is not Brie Larson. Brie. She was in Glow.
Cheese.
She was not Cheese. She was the main character in Glow, though. The
I never
Russian
saw
destroyer.
Glow.
Glow is really good.
Never saw Glow.
But it's also got the creepy guy from The Office, Gabe. Gabe from The Office.
Oh, that's
He's in it.
Zach Woods. He is one of the funniest
Uh,
improv guys.
He's in it.
He's hilarious.
Brie.
Gabe or Dwight?
Gabe. I know.
Gabe.
I know Dwight. Gabe. Gabe is in
Okay.
it. And
I didn't know you were an Office guy.
Oh yeah, we've had this conversation. You didn't think I've seen as much Office as I have. But
Have you watched the Superfan episodes?
super fan episodes.
Oh, you've got Peacock too. On Peacock, there's the Superfan episodes, and it is the episodes with everything they cut from it. Every episode has at least 5 more minutes of material in it. The deleted
Huh.
scenes are in, and just alternate storyline. Just hilarious.
So it's
stuff.
like
They're
a
very, very good.
Taylor's version
It's
of The
the
Office.
director's cut,
That's
pretty
fair.
much.
That's
Yeah, because they were all very long. But
So,
yeah,
Spin Me Round, it sets the tone where this woman gets sent to Sicily to learn how to cook from Olive Garden. Turns out it's all a sham. They get put in a shitty hotel. They're learning how to make packet powdered food, and like it's not the experience that they said it was. But the movie takes a crazy dark turn that I can't spoil for you. It's kind of up your alley, especially
is this a recent movie?
it came out in like end of 2022. I caught it right at the beginning of 2023. That's why I'm
Spin
putting
Me
it in
Round.
2023 or my 2023 movies.
Nice.
But that's
Oh, I don't
a
even
really
know when
great
mine
movie.
came out. I watched them on Netflix, so who knows?
If I had to get is you put two down. If I had to put a second movie down, I feel like a lot of the movies, the Batman. I thought the
Haven't
Batman was
seen it
really
yet.
good.
I'm very excited to see what's his name's Penguin. Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell's Penguin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see Colin Farrell's Penguin. So you found it to be an enjoyable Batman?
As somebody who grew up watching Batman movies and loving Batman,
He's your favorite
If there was,
DC.
yeah, if there wasn't wrestling on this here,
Yeah.
it'd probably be my Batman collection. But it did a good job of giving you a new Batman. I think too many people gave it shit because it was the guy from the Twilight movies. I think because those movies passed me by and I never really gave them a second glance, I'm able to look past that and see like, okay, like he's a good actor in the role. Like I
I've
don't
never
see him
watched
as
them.
that character.
I mean, I know he's in the Twilight.
Yeah.
I've made fun of him for being in Twilight. I've never watched Twilight. To
I
me,
probably
he's
made
Cedric,
a Twilight.
to me, he's Cedric
vampire.
Diggory from Harry Potter.
That's what he was to me. That's the thing I knew him from was the Goblet
that's
of
what
Fire.
I knew him from originally. Yeah, Goblet of Fire. Exactly.
And I'm sure I probably made a glittery vampire joke or a Twilight joke in my life.
Oh, of
about it, but I've
course.
never been like, oh, those movies are terrible. But I think he's really good in it. Zoe Kravitz, I believe is her name, who plays Catwoman, is very, very good in it. And as you said, Colin Farrell as the Penguin's fantastic. The guy who plays the Riddler is incredible.
Looked like a very different
great.
take on the Riddler.
Really dark take on the Riddler. Really borrows
I like
from borrows from the Zodiac Killer.
Oh, okay.
Really deeply.
Okay.
Like these characters don't feel like super villains or superheroes. They really do feel like criminals who just are going down a path and a crazy rich guy with,
Nice.
with a bunch of shit. And
Nice.
I liked that about the Batman movie. I'm excited for they're doing another one. They're doing another Joker movie, which I thought that was okay.
Never saw that either.
Lady Gaga is playing Harley Quinn.
I saw that. I saw that she was. I've seen pictures of her on set.
I'll give it a shot. I watched Barbie. Barbie was okay. Barbie was okay. I got nothing negative to say about the Barbie movie. I'll be
Gotcha.
100% honest with you.
Okay.
I got a teenage daughter. I get it. Wasn't made for me. Thought it was funny at a certain points. The guy that plays Ken in the movie,
It's,
Ryan, kid from The Notebook.
yeah, I can't think of his name because I really don't give a shit about him.
But yeah, he's Ken and he's great in the movie.
But I love her, and she shouldn't be Barbie. She's Harley.
She's a good Barbie. She really played the role and she owned the character. Not a terrible movie. Like really really well made. So
Okay.
we're gonna move on from movies to
Movies.
TV shows.
TV shows.
Now, this is the category where I don't see that many. My wife watches a ton of shows. She just watched one. I'll always catch pieces of what she's watching. I'll have the PlayStation Portal and I'll sit down and be playing Call of Duty. She'll be watching something on the TV and I'll glance up and catch a scene or two. She watched Shining Vale, which was okay. Courtney Cox and like, don't want to spoil anything, but kind of a psychological thriller show. It was pretty. What I saw was decent. The chunks I saw were pretty decent. But what did you watch for TV shows this year?
I really leaned heavy into British comedy panel shows.
It's very specific. British.
It really is.
comedy
Like comedians
panel
on
shows.
panels, and like there's ones where they're just talking about current events. Like 8 out of 10 Cats is one of them. Would I Lie to You would probably be the one I've watched the most. It's almost like a game against two sets of comedians and actors.
You
Taskmaster.
describe this kind of show, it makes me think like almost like a politically incorrect, like Bill Maher.
Yeah,
So like here's some celebrities and we're going to talk about current events and we're going to talk about things. Okay.
And they find funny ways to do it and make it into a game and stuff like that. Would I Lie to You is great because I would just basically pick up a card and read an absurd statement. It could be true. It could be a lie. The other team's going to ask you questions and interrogate you and try to figure it out. I really love those shows. If it had to be stuff over, there was a new season of Great British Baking Show. I'm that guy. There was a new season of The Masked Singer. I'm that guy as well.
I finished that. I watched Masked Singer as well. This one thing, I got to take my daughter to go see.
I don't know who Janelle Parrish is, but I do now, and my God, she has a fantastic voice.
Yeah.
The girl who was the deer.
Yeah.
Oh, just
I think-
unreal.
And seeing, and spoilers, if you
Spoilers.
haven't
Spoilers.
seen
If
the
you haven't
end
watched
of
the
The Masked
Singer,
Singer,
your
John
fault.
Schneider was super surprising.
That was really
the donut.
surprising. Guy has a hell of a voice.
Did not think that Bo Luke could sing like that.
Jeez Lord.
Never thought when he was sliding across the front of that car, and he had a voice like that.
Bo Duke. You said Bo Luke.
Bo Luke? Yeah, I
Yeah.
said Bo Luke. Is Bo Duke, isn't it?
Bo
That was his
Luke,
middle name. His
may the
middle name
force
was
be
Luke.
with you.
He was Bo Luke Duke.
Bo Luke Duke?
Bo Luke Duke. It's like Mario, and Luigi Mario.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So
No, he was fantastic. 100%. So
So,
good.
Masked Singer, you watched a lot of British comedy panel shows.
I
do you
really
call
I
that?
really love those. I think that would probably be my favorite shows. I mean, I catch up on Family Guy here and there. I catch up on Bob's Burgers here and there. I haven't watched much wrestling the last 2 weeks. Last night was the first night I caught up on wrestling in
I've
like
been
weeks.
I have
tuned
checked
out.
of AEW, and this isn't another Mike
And
hates
WWE.
AEW thing. I've been watching AEW because I've been following the Punk thing. That's the
You
main
mean WWE.
reason. Or
I
yeah,
haven't
I've
watched
been
any
following
WWE.
WWE because I've been following the Punk thing.
I haven't watched WWE since he's been back. I haven't watched AEW. I haven't really watched anything until last night. I caught up on a bit and just
Disappointed. I'm disappointed in the route they're going.
at World's End tomorrow will be interesting.
Samoa Joe
Or,
should
wait,
be
Saturday.
Samoa Joe should have a deeper motive, or at least the reveal should have been deeper, more impactful than just Samoa Joe works side by side with this devil character.
Let's let it play out and see what happens on Saturday. But yeah, I don't have faith either.
They could do something cool. but I don't know if they will. I'm anticipating the fact that they did the devil thing long enough that whoever is going to be in the devil mask on
It's going to
AEW
disappoint
television is not.
everybody.
You can't meet the expectation now. You've already
No.
passed the point where I'm going to really sink my teeth into whoever it is.
Yeah.
TV shows was weird for me this year. If I had to tell you what thing I think you should watch, Loki season 2. And I'm not
I
even
haven't
in the
seen
Marvel
Loki
shows
season
that
one.
much. I'm not even a
But
super Marvel show person, a Disney
Tom-
Plus show person.
It's Hiddleston or
Hiddleston.
Hiddleston. He's a hell of an actor.
Great actor.
I haven't seen season 1 even of Loki. I probably should.
Good stuff. Good television. Season 2 is really fun. It feels very adventure-y. And like I can say that for both seasons of Loki. It feels like they're going on like a fun adventure throughout the season.
Gotcha.
So that makes it a really compelling watch. That's the first thing I would say. Like, hey, what's something to check out? TV wise, honestly, I have this problem where I watch YouTube clips more than anything else. I watch a ton of Shark Tank. I love Shark Tank. I watch too much sports talk television anymore.
Yeah, now that we've gotten back into the betting, I was a person who only focused on soccer. I'm now the person who's sitting here going, I think I might need the NBA subscription now.
Yeah.
I've really started actually taking an interest in other things again and other sports. So I've been watching a lot of sports. I mean, if you're going to ask me a show I watch the most, it's probably Premier League Soccer.
Yeah.
I mean, does that count for a TV show?
I'd say mine's probably Sports Center.
Yeah.
So
I finally started to try to watch Ted Lasso. I'm like 5 episodes in on that.
People
I'll
always tell me
eventually
that
get
that's
through
right up my alley, but I haven't started
it.
it.
Yeah. All right. Next category. What do we got?
Games.
Games.
Well, hold on. Well, I think games is a meatier bone. Music. Any music stuck out to you in 20? You and I are never really we don't really talk too much about bands. You like a couple. I know a couple things that you like, and every once in a while you'll find some artist that seems to catch your eye.
Yeah.
I feel like you listen to soccer chants more than anything.
There's not much that I like, and I like music. I listen to more podcasts than music for sure. We could do our favorite podcasts that we've listened to or podcasts we would recommend. Music wise, I mean, I've picked up on it's funny to say, it's like soundtracks from the FIFA games and FC and some of this like British rap and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Brussy and Ocean Wisdom and some of those. It depends on my mood. I mean, everything from The Who, and I'm not talking about the American Who, I'm talking about the Mongolian throat singing metal Who. Yeah, HU, to baby metal to musicals. The other day I was listening to Rent in my house. So it doesn't really matter. I listen to about everything except for your modern country.
My teenage daughter has gotten into baby metal.
Has she really?
It's hilarious. She has just discovered that band and is enamored with them. She's just at the age where she's getting into punk rock mentality. So
yeah,
we'll see how that goes. Music wise, I kept it really narrow this year. I listened to.
And you go and see a lot of shows, so why don't you also include the best live show you saw?
Well, then they'll be the same thing. It'll be Metallica.
Oh, okay.
Both the best music I listened to, they put out a new record that I really enjoyed, as well as I went and saw them live in St. Louis back in November. Fantastic concert. Loved the show. They put on a great concert. Yeah, music wise, that's really what I'm tipping my hat to. I listened to a lot of Toby Wigwe. He is a rapper. He was biggest things not the biggest things he's done, but the most mainstream thing he's probably done is he had a song on the Transformers soundtrack recently. He just did a song with Ocho Cinco that's part of an ad campaign. The football player, yes.
What other Ocho Cinco is there? Of course, it's a football player.
Well, yeah.
No, I meant Ocho Cinco, the lawyer.
But it's tying into the whole idea of they're trying to get a change.
Ocho Cinco rap?
Just for this song.
Oh, okay.
I think it's tied into they're doing a change.org to allow touchdown celebrations at this year's Super Bowl. They want to allow them to do touchdown dances and everything without
Dude, they're
getting
doing full
fines.
choreography nowadays. Have you noticed that? Like,
Have you seen
what's
the
funny
one move that like I think everybody does? I think Kenny Pickett.
I think it
or
started with
whoever did it.
I think it started with arena football, where teams started doing like full things together, where they'd all sit down like they were driving a car and shit like that.
Yeah.
And now, like, there's so many different, and you can tell like they all get together and it's choreographed. You know, there's a part of practice where they've gone, all right, when we score this week, what should we do? Oh, let's do. Two of them did the Grinch the other day, where they kicked in a door, tossed packages out, then grabbed a bag, threw it on their shoulder, and then ran out of the end zone. Did you see that one?
No.
Like, oh, there's just full on choreography going crazy nowadays. I love every minute of it. I think you should lean into the entertainment aspect of it. Why not have some fun? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. So
I don't see why I should
by
let them
all
celebrate
means.
a touchdown at this point. Like,
Yeah.
you guys want TV ratings. Like, people tune in for Super Bowl commercials. Why not have them tune in for touchdown celebrations as well?
Oh yeah, might as well.
You know,
Why not?
and eventually you get sound cues to where like you get a touchdown and it starts playing a specific song or a specific sound.
Yeah.
But yeah, so skipping to going to music, going back to video games. We talk a lot about video games. We talked a good deal about Grand Theft Auto 6 coming down the pipe, but what were your video games of 2023?
I'm gonna need to go in categories almost with that,
Mm-hmm.
like sports, and
Do you want match categories? You bring up you say the categories that you have, and I'll go with mine in that category as well. Because I got
okay.
a few
Well,
probably too.
mine would be sports, and mine would be pretty much sports and everything else.
Okay.
Because I mean, the time that I would put into like one of the most relaxing things to me, or just mindless sit down and relax a minute, is playing a soccer game. Just playing a game, fun of the competition. It's over in this time. All right, let's get back to doing some stuff around the house or something like that. So FC24, now that it is FC24 and no longer FIFA, it's hard for me. I keep saying FIFA, but it's no longer called FIFA.
So is that just like a branding change, or like did FIFA go away like the Pac-12 went away, or is it going away?
No, FIFA wanted to be greedy, as FIFA always has been. Look up at the documentaries on Netflix and everything, and I think it was some absurd amount, like 5 million a year. It was just an absurd amount that they wanted EA to pay to use the name FIFA. EA went, okay, fuck you. We have the relationships with all these clubs. So they started their own game, FC24. It's still EA Games. It's just a new name. They go, we don't need your name. And they locked down the English Premier League, Major League Soccer, German Bundesliga, Spanish League, women's leagues, second division leagues. FIFA doesn't have anybody to make a league out of. So FC24 is what you know FIFA to be, but they're no longer using the FIFA name because FIFA's greedy and wanted a shitload of money just to put their name on a box.
So FIFA is FIFA
Federation International Football Association. They put on the World Cup.
Okay, so that's the. So then
they're the governing body of pretty much all of your world soccer and stuff like that.
So you probably can't play the World Cup in FC24.
Well,
they probably didn't use any of the FIFA branding.
That will be something interesting that we will find out in 4 years, because they don't have the World Cup on the game usually. Last year, because it was a World Cup year, halfway through the year, they released a free download to where the game, if you clicked World Cup, all of a sudden the music, the logos, everything was like you were playing the World Cup with updated rosters. This year, they're going to do the same thing, but the tournament that they're highlighting and adding is probably my favorite international tournament, and it would be the Euros, Euro 2024. Euro is basically, it's a World Cup, but just for mostly the European clubs. So it's going to be France, it's going to be England, it's going to be Portugal, it's going to be Spain, and it's to find out the champion of Europe, and that's going to be a lot of fun this summer.
Who are the New England Patriots of soccer?
In what way? Because the Patriots are dog shit this year.
Okay, well, we think of like the dynasty Patriots, like the Belichick Brady Patriots. Who are the Belichick Brady Patriots?
In which league?
Of soccer. See, I don't know.
Give me a country.
European League.
Which country?
Which one is Man U in?
Man U is in the English Premier League,
Let's go with that one.
EPL. It would probably be Man City currently. They've bought their way, but they've got a lot of violations that they'll be dealing with shortly. There's a lot of charges against them right now for financial fair play, illegalities. They are Arab and blood money owned, but they would currently be the dynasty. Yeah, the City Football Group. They also own NYCFC. They own Girona in Spain. They own Melbourne FC in Australia. They own a lot of clubs around the world.
Okay.
They have their hand in every league. Yeah. If it was Germany, I would say it would be Bayern Munich. If it was France, I would say it would be PSG, which would be Paris Saint-Germain.
Every time you say PSG, I know you're not talking about the MMA fighter, but I'm thinking of
GSP, Georges St-Pierre.
The MMA fighter. Every time you say PSG, I think of GSP. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
not the guy, the
Not
city.
the guy.
Yeah.
No.
So that's interesting. Man U would be the New England
Man U right
Patriots.
now is dog shit.
Okay.
And it's a joyous thing. If you're watching this and you're a Man U fan,
So it's like
you're
watching the
one of my-
heels. The heels are getting theirs. That's hold on, don't tell me. Liverpool Football Club.
Yes, it is. Very good.
All right. I'm getting better.
We
at
hate
this.
Man U.
What's the distance between those two teams?
Not that far. Everything in England, that's what's interesting about England. Like, we were thinking about this. I think the furthest you have to drive maybe is like 4 hours. For us, I had to fly to Seattle to see a game. I drove 8 hours to Atlanta to see a game. That's like driving to another country in England to see a game. So their teams are a lot closer.
Yeah.
And whatnot. So they're all real close. I mean, Liverpool and Everton are literally across. Oh, what's the name of the park? It's the Merseyside Derby. It's in Liverpool, but you can see the stadiums from each other across a park.
So the Messi guy. Who's he?
Yeah,
play
what
for?
about him? Inter Miami FC.
Who's the Ronaldo guy play for?
Al Nahar or Al. He took the Saudi Arabian money and joined the Saudi Pro League with a lot of other people.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
So it sounds like he might have a regret. So I'm going to ask you.
Anyway, video game. But besides the sports, the other way.
We went
would
into a
be
whole soccer thing.
I know.
And we had to come back to
story.
video games.
Let's go like story. You would think with me and my love of Assassin's Creed, it would be Assassin's Creed Mirage. You would also think it could be Starfield. But I thought about this one the most today. And the game I probably put the most time into, that I found to be the most enjoyable, that was made the best, that is new. I mean, I go back to Red Dead 2 all the time. Always love that game. But the new game for this year would probably be Hogwarts Legacy. And I'm not the biggest Harry Potter guy, but I think Hogwarts Legacy might be one of the best single player experiences in a new IP that's out there for a new game. It's so massive. I'm still playing it when I want to, but the combat is a lot of fun. I can't say enough about how enjoyable that game has been. I never expected it to be. The first time I saw it, I watched someone playing it and was enamored that I actually just sat there and couldn't stop watching them playing it. And then when I finally got my upgraded system for my birthday this year, which that expanded up. My gaming has gone up since September when I finally got an Xbox Series X. But I think it would be Hogwarts Legacy is my final opinion for a story-driven game of the year for me.
I 100% respect that answer. I didn't play that game all the way through. I watched my wife play that game. She played it through, waited for it, was so excited. That game was one of the reasons we got a PS5. Because that got announced like right before we got our PS5, and we were debating like, oh, we're gonna PS5 or Xbox. We went with PS5 because of that game was coming out sooner on PS5, and she wanted to play that.
Yeah.
I was stoked to get the PS5. Don't get me wrong, but that kind of helped move the needle. That game got so much credit. Now, for me, see, my game I can play anytime. My unwind game isn't a sports game. I put a lot of time into Madden this year. I played a lot of
What?
Face of the Franchise. Oh yeah,
Wait, what?
I played through Face of the Franchise with like 3 different seasons. I was
Can't we cross-play against each other?
I don't know. We'll have to try.
They've enabled cross-play. Oh, real quick honorable mention for sports game. I just got it 2 days ago. But NBA 2K24
Really?
is the finest recreation of watching a TV experience of a sport that I've ever been a part of. There's
Basketball
a
games are
halftime
always
show
good at
with
that.
Shaq breaking things down. I mean, there was a halftime performance. Just everything. Girls sang the national anthem one night. Another night there was the player introductions. Like, it's really, it's phenomenal. I'm not the biggest fan, but I'm starting to get back into the NBA and things. Maybe because of the betting a little bit, but I've started to actually become intrigued by some of the players and have started like following certain teams and stuff like that.
Nice.
Sorry, back to your video games.
So to answer your question, I've been playing a lot of Madden, but my game I just put on at any time and play through is DayZ. I will play so much DayZ just because it can turn into a mindless situation. I'm just walking around.
That's my Dead by Daylight.
Collecting wood.
Yeah,
and just fight, just like gathering.
That's not a euphemism. That's not a euphemism, folks.
No.
Or you don't know this game.
Gathering cans of food, like scavenging for things.
How would you describe DayZ to somebody who's watching this who doesn't know DayZ or isn't even that familiar with video games?
In a portion of Russia. When you walk it from side to side, it's probably about the size of like 2 large counties. Like when you walk as your character, it's a couple counties worth of land.
Yeah, the first time I played with you and I logged in, I wasn't even. I think I was blocks and miles away from you.
And that's the thing is when you load in, you don't get a map, you don't get any indication of where you are. You load into a random spot, survive. You're given a piece of fruit and a roll of bandages. You have to find shelter, food, survive, and it's in this like post-apocalyptic Russian setting. And I keep saying Russia because it is very clearly a Russian video game. Like when you like the setting is very clearly Russia. Like there's like cathedrals and small towns and Russian language on things. So it's like it's got that kind of like post-apocalyptic, post-war feel.
Big hairy Russian woman.
Yes.
Big hairy back like hair.
There are zombies that show up. So you're trying to survive not only the elements, time, but there's zombies.
Russian zombies.
That appear. Yeah. And so you have to do everything like the biggest thing I'll do is go find either a police station or a medical doctor's office or something like that. Because like you'll usually get a lot of supplies, maybe some weapons, some
Did you ever mess with State of Decay?
We played State of Decay 2 together for a little bit because I love that you could get a pickup truck and just go hauling ass around.
Yeah, you can open a door and just hit zombies with a door and stuff. But that was a fun one for like single player zombie survival as well. Just because it is that whole you're trying to maintain stocks and keep a community of people alive. Yeah. Sometimes somebody needs to be out of the community and whatnot there. So
the thing about DayZ though is so much slower paced, and the thing about DayZ is there's other players randomly throughout the world. What will happen far too often, I'll be walking around like, okay, I'm searching for something, and you'll just hear a gunshot, and then your screen goes black because you don't realize somebody in a building has been watching you go in and out of these 3 houses.
That's what worries me about the apocalypse.
Snipers?
Just someone who's just gonna shoot you for no reason. That guy didn't ask what you were doing. He didn't care.
I've done that to people, though, in that game. I've done the same thing. You stand on top of a building and there's somebody. Let me wait for him to get that thing. All right. Bam. All right. Now I got that thing.
We are the guys who used to be dicks as pirates when we were pirates.
When we get this video game stream going and start jumping on the high seas, it's going to change people's opinion
of you.
Of me.
I'm trying to run a tight ship, get shit done, have my sails pulled up. Hey, there's something off the starboard side. Mike, where are you? All of a sudden, a cannon fires, and you have shot yourself drunkenly out of a cannon onto an island
over there.
Where you're puking now because you just fired yourself into the ocean for some reason. I'm trying to run a tight ship here, and that's what I got to deal with.
We can't have that.
Yeah, we're gonna have some frustrating streams if that's what I got to go through.
But when I talk about my story game. You had your story game aside from
Yep.
your time waster game.
Yep. Dead by Daylight would be my other time waster, like your DayZ. Now that you say it, I've got my sports game, my time waster, my story. Go ahead.
I'd
Continue.
replace my
Sorry.
sports game as well with a little bit of Call of Duty. I'm a Call of Duty Warzone player, but story game, it's a toss up. It's a toss up for me. No, it's not. Super Mario Wonder. Almost done. Almost complete with that game.
I'm not a Switch player, so I'm not familiar. But
It-
what makes it so good?
It's a normal high octane Mario game. Like it's the Mario you love. But they've added in this wonder flower feature where you're trying to collect all these wonder petals and you'll get a wonder seed halfway through a level. You might not always find it. They're usually in hidden spots. But if you find it, the game will somehow change. Like one level, the lights all turned out, and now all the shadows were how we had to jump around. Or we me and my wife, we turned in your characters turned into giant Goombas, and now you're running around as Goombas. Or maybe it just turns you and shoots you out like a rocket.
So
and now you have it's all these different weird changes.
You and Kelly were able to play together.
Yes, that was
Nice.
really fun with that. That's one of the things that's really good about the Switch games, especially the Mario Switch games. Is
Everything's very multiplayer
that
oriented,
multiplayer
it seems
couch
like.
co-op.
And it's also easy to pick up, it seems like, too.
So we talked about the best, and I want to ask, and we talked about doing this: pick a game, pick a TV show, pick a movie. But I'm just gonna lump them all together. Your media regret of
You're doing this on
2023.
purpose to start a fight with me.
No, I'm not.
You're doing this on purpose to start a fight with me because I know what the fuck you're going to say.
What am I gonna say?
What's
What's-
your media regret?
What's yours? I want to
Go
know
ahead
yours.
and provoke
What's
me.
yours?
Go ahead and say it. No,
What's yours?
say it. What is it? What's your media regret? I'll think about mine because I don't know. I don't have many regrets. I like to live.
Oh, it's AEW. You fight
regret-free.
forever.
You're an idiot.
No, I'm not. I paid for the
Ah.
game, and then you try to charge me more money for the game, and then you try to charge me more money for the game for stuff that should be free. You try to charge me for a new version of the arena that was already out when the game came out. After I bought the Elite Edition for a Matt Hardy that was very difficult to load, an FTR that I had to load myself and create the name, otherwise it didn't show up. No, it's not violin. It's not an incomplete game. They sold me an unfinished product.
We are going to play this game against each other on one of our game streams, and maybe I can bring that joy into your life.
I don't know how you would do.
But you...
What are we gonna play? Wrestling
have no-
Fortnite? The wrestling Fortnite game they have built in?
What wrestling?
The
Fortnite?
Stadium Stampede?
I don't play it.
Oh.
I haven't played it, and I'm still having an enjoyable time. You know what? Not everything's great.
Yeah, and that game isn't one of them.
You know what's not great? You don't get the cheeseburger at the Mexican place. It's probably not going to be great. You get the fajitas.
Are you dunking on?
So
I
I'm- so
I
I'm-
feel like that's you dunking on the game as well, saying that they shouldn't
No,
have
no.
made a game.
Well, they shouldn't have put extra features that you don't need.
There you go.
But
There
that's
you
in
go.
all games. The features that I do enjoy are fucking fantastic
Man, that
and
game
worthy of being my number one game. I'm
It
not fighting with you
handles
again on this.
so
Number one fight of
horribly.
2023.
The-
And it does
the
not. It plays
kick-
so good.
The kick out system is so frustrating.
Oh my god.
Trying to kick out in that game
Oh.
is so frustrating.
I need a gun. I need a gun.
Try to throw
I
somebody
wish I
into
had
the
a gun,
ropes.
'cause I go bang.
I mean, come on. So
My biggest media regret doing this podcast.
I knew that was the next line coming. He says he's gonna regret this podcast now after this.
I don't know what it would be. I don't know. I'm not one to not enjoy things. I can't think of anything. I've been exceptionally. This year's kind of been good. It's weird. I haven't been able to be. It's weird. I'm almost at home being the guy who has shit to be mad about. But no, it's been a good year. This year I got a job that I actually love for some reason. I have no idea why. That's just the dumbest thing in the world that I've ever heard of. Yeah, things are going well. I don't know what my regret would be. Was there a food I ate that I didn't like? My meal of the What were my meals this year that I loved? How about that? Did you cook anything you really liked?
I mean, I smoke
Did you
so
go to
much
a
meat.
restaurant you really liked? You
I
what?
smoke so much meat.
Smoked so much
I
meat.
smoked so many pork butts and briskets and
Nice.
meat this year. Like,
I found a place that you and I kind of have ties to. Its old place, Gutierrez, from an old podcast we used to do, and they have created Oya, and their birria tacos have become my favorite thing I may have had this year. It changed my life. Like, those are some of the best tacos. There's some other great things I've had. My mother made this mushroom stuff. Sorry, Dad, your stuffing was good too. But Mom's mushroom stuffing, there was something about it that was so freaking phenomenal. I don't know. Just as long as you don't give me olives or cucumber, I'm gonna enjoy it.
not a lot of food regret.
Not a lot of food regret.
You want to create something for me?
Oh God. Oh yes, I do. You almost got through this episode. You're supposed to be
All
sipping.
right.
Let's get Mike drinking something nasty.
So-
Well, something that could be good. Maybe you'll get pumpkin pie.
So,
Maybe you'll get ranch dressing.
if you've been following along for the past few weeks, Brendan dropped off a box of sodas at my house.
Merry Christmas to you.
So now we are in week 4
Week 4.
of our soda debacle. We have
We're
so
halfway
far
through the sodas. Number
done-
1,
Go ahead, hit it with it.
the winner was peanut butter and jelly so far, if I'm not mistaken. Over the sweet corn, or did sweet corn win? After a week to think about it, is it sweet corn or peanut butter and jelly that is your current winner of soda?
I'd probably grab the peanut butter and jelly soda if I'm grabbing one off the shelf that I have to drink. So far, it's the peanut butter and jelly.
So that would make sweet corn second and bacon last.
Bacon, I think, unless this
Oh, look at it! It looks
horrifyingly
like it's turned.
colored
That is
soda
ranch
tastes
soda,
worse.
ladies and gentlemen. That is
So,
ranch dressing soda.
We've
Stay
already
tuned.
gone through peanut butter and
Sometime
jelly,
in the next 3 weeks, it's gonna be joy.
bacon, and sweet
So
corn
much
soda.
joy.
So far we have left, obviously, the big bad Mama Jamma, the one I've been fearing, ranch dressing soda.
I even grabbed something from the store that would make me irritated by drinking it for you. So there was something equal. I grabbed, you know how much I dislike those 99 things? Tonight we're doing 99 peaches.
99 peaches.
99 peaches.
So I could get buffalo wings soda.
Buffalo wing soda. You mix that with your ranch soda, you got a hell of a suicide right there.
And pumpkin pie soda, which isn't probably going to be that bad at all. So
When you originally opened the 6-pack, that's the one you leaned into that you'd probably enjoy the most.
yeah, I feel
I
like
recall.
out of the 3,
You've
feel
done
like
a pumpkin pie jello
that's the
shot on
most.
this podcast.
oh yeah. So what we're doing here, I'm just jumping in the pool.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll the dice, get it over.
We're
with.
rolling a dice to determine what
Yes.
number I get. So we have numbers 1, 3, and 4 left. 1 being pumpkin pie, 3 being buffalo wing, 4 being ranch dressing. And oh man, I'm gonna take my phone out. All right, rolling this dice.
So while we talk about our bets and exit the show this evening, you are going to be sipping on what?
2. I have to roll again. We've already done 2.
Okay.
All right.
You're going to be sipping on.
It keeps falling off the desk.
Is it 4? Is it 4? Is tonight the ranch dressing night? I'm so excited. Oh, this is a big night. Call your neighbors. Have them tune in. Mike's about to drink ranch dressing soda. Oh, good Lord.
Motherfucker.
I am so excited. Why didn't we do this at the beginning of this show? This is the gift that keeps on giving. My Christmas. This has been the best Christmas gift I've given anyone because I get a gift every week. And this week, I feel like I've gotten a big gift.
I'll pack these other ones up in case I have to drink. I drink this and we just end the stream. And
So you're, is this going to be one of your regrets of the year? Let's find out.
This is about to be a big old bottle of regret, y'all. This is ranch dressing soda.
I'm
Oh
so
my
excited.
god.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Like I feel like I'm supposed to shake it, but it's
I just
soda.
got a message. I just got a message from someone watching who is very thrilled that you are about to drink this soda right now.
Oh, boy.
Mike,
All right.
you bring joy to the masses.
All right. So
Yep. What do you got there?
that's just water.
That's just water. Okay.
All right. So we got this open.
Now let's get a little bit of the nose. Tell me about the bouquet.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's straight up ranch.
It's all the herbs and the dill.
A dill soda.
What is that dairy? Oh my god.
I love it. It's dairy in soda form.
Oh my god. It actually smells like buttermilk. It smells like buttermilk.
Oh God, I take it back. I don't regret doing this podcast. This is the best decision I've made this year.
We're taking the lid off of this water because this might just need to be like chugged and not sipped.
No. You gotta. We're gonna slam this bottle.
No, I mean, no, we're not.
We're gonna slam the
So we're
bottle.
pouring a shot of whiskey for this one.
Oh, I'll do my 99 peaches right now. I don't
Oh
care.
my god.
I'm so happy. Oh God. It's like I keep getting Christmas presents. Things have arrived late, and then all of a sudden now I'm getting this. Like, it's Merry Christmas. Ooh, that's peachy. Mine smells like peaches. What's yours smell like?
Feet. This is not gonna be good, dude. This is gonna be
You want me to do
awful.
mine first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you might have to do the rest of the talking the rest of the night.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, artificial peach is not great.
Oh my god, I don't want to do it. Oh my god, it smells so buttermilk. It's so buttermilk.
Oh, Jesus, that wasn't great. I can't imagine anything worse than that. Your turn.
The smell alone, dude.
Yes. Oh,
Fuck. Okay.
Merry Christmas, buddy. I
Shot
got
of
you a
whiskey.
gift.
Let's go.
This is what I do for my friend. I get him a gift. Tonight's chaser, brought to you by Ranch. This is called the Hidden Valley Swig.
Oh my god.
Yes. Come on, describe it. No. Roll it around on your tongue a little bit. Chew it like when you
Oh my
sip
God.
bourbon.
Oh my god, hold on.
I've never seen you make that
Oh,
face.
it's Sweet Ranch.
Sweet Ranch.
Oh my god, what is that? You know how they tell you that like oh, what's that stuff in Chicago that tastes like a dead body?
What? Malort?
Malort.
Yeah.
You know how they tell you Malort tastes like a dead body? No.
I've never heard that Malort
No.
tastes like a dead body.
Malort tastes like rot. Like mold
Malort
and
is
rot.
horrible.
It tastes like rot.
Malort and Fernet Branca, I don't find any purpose for either of them. If you had
Oh
to
my
describe that close to something, it is what? If you're trying to paint a picture for someone who doesn't have the ability to taste.
Feet. Feet and feet. Feet. Foot flavored feet. Like, this is a soda for people who like to suck toes, man. This is like, oh my god. Who the fuck said that was ranch? That's buttermilk feet. Like, that is
Buttermilk
feet.
Your face does a thing I've never seen it do before.
The tang, because they tried to make the flavor have that buttermilk tang. I
Yeah.
don't know whatever they tried to do for the buttermilk tang, it smells kind of like buttermilk, but it just tastes like feet. Tastes like feet smell. It smells like buttermilk. Tastes like feet.
Oh,
Lester, you're
God,
going
I've
straight to hell.
never been happier.
Oh, God. Come here,
jeez.
beer.
Do we want to go out on our parlays and call it a year?
Oh, God. Let's see.
That's the last soda you drank of the year on the podcast? Oh, you poor guy. At least you know it's going to go up. Now, wait. This is the big question. You're stranded. You need hydration. There's a bacon soda and there's a ranch soda. Who is the current loser?
Bacon. I'll drink the bacon. I'll drink the bacon soda over that. Dude, this tastes
really?
Like this
you
tastes
said
like
that
feet.
you said after you drank the bacon, you really thought that the ranch couldn't be any worse.
That's
and
fake.
The ranch is worse.
That's fake bacon.
Mike,
fake bacon.
You
this
see
is
where the
feet.
You see where the thick part of the bottle is? I need you to at least get down to there so I know you're drinking it. I just like what your face does. This is the best money I've spent this year. New category, best money you've spent this year. Mine would be buying you 6 sodas that you might enjoy. How'd your parlay do last week?
Did you win any money?
I didn't. I was done.
I didn't win.
It always sucks when your parlay. I mean, I don't know. What do you think is worse? You've set up a parlay, you've gone through, you've built it. Everything hits and then the last one misses? Or the first one misses and you're just like, well, I wasted my time. Because that's what happened to me last week. My first one missed right off the bat. Aston Villa did not get the win. And my parlay was shot from there after having the perfect week the week beforehand. What do you prefer? Do you prefer to find out late or just get it out of the way and take your loss early?
I'd normally rather just get it out of the way. But the problem with this one was it was the Bengals to win over the Steelers.
Oh, that was a rough week last week, bud.
And, oh, God.
Is it the ranch?
It's the feet.
It's the feet.
Oh, God.
You know there's people that pay to lick feet.
As I said, they could they could relabel this and make $1 million. You just sell feet soda, like
the foot fetish community has no idea what they're missing out on.
Lester, you could change this from Lester to Lester, and like the name of this could be disgusting, brother, because this is you could. Oh, we're gonna take it off of YouTube. So. No, this is you could label this foot and sell this to the foot fetish community.
I love that you would label it just foot. FOOT, nothing
foot.
Else, just foot.
No, actually, no, even just would be better than actually just foot would be feet soda. Feet soda. You label it feet soda, I'd buy a second bottle. You keep it labeled.
Well, you gotta
ranch.
buy 2 bottles. You can't have a one-legged foot soda.
Like, you ever had ranch chips where they didn't do the ranch?
I don't like artificially flavored. I don't like flavored chips a whole lot. I like
barbecue.
Really?
That's a flavored chip. That's a flavored chip.
No. I mean, I like barbecue, but that's about it. Other flavors they can't match on chips. Like, these chips taste like this and this. No, they fucking don't. They taste like artificial bullshit and chip. Quit artificially flavoring chips. They're either regular, barbecue, or sour cream and onion. There is a horseradish cheddar chip that I love from Grippo's. Why don't you take another swig of that? See if you can finish the whole bottle right now on the podcast.
I need to save my beer. Alexandria Brewing Company. Thank you. You when I feel the agony of defeat.
When faced with defeat, get it? Feet? Yeah. All right. You got a parlay this week?
Good. So parlay this week I got. I'm going to keep sticking my hand out there and getting my wrist slapped.
What sport are we going with?
I'm going football.
College or NFL?
I'm going the Bengals game again. Like I said, I'm gonna keep getting my wrist slapped. Hold on, I gotta log back into FanDuel. We are doing the Cincinnati Bengals for the money line. That would be professional.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Cincinnati Bengals on the money line.
Bengals money line.
No, I'm sorry. The Bengals I have.
He's already fucked up.
I got the Bengals covering the spread. They have a spread of being down by 7.
Bengals plus 7.
I've got them plus 7. I've got over 43.5 match points. And I have an anytime touchdown score by Andre Yoshivas. It's been
Ooh.
bouncing between him, Brown,
What's that make that? What's that
Irwin.
make that parlay?
That's a 10.72. So $10 pays out 107.
Nice, nice. Mine's just plus 500.
Yeah.
I'm going college. I'm going bowl game. A team that we talked about on here before, and a team that would make my father and grandfather very happy. The University of Kentucky against Clemson in their bowl game. That running back Ray Davis, I got him to score 2 touchdowns. Kentucky to cover the spread, which is Kentucky plus 7.5.
I might take that too.
And then over 43.5 points. So yeah, they're 7.5 on Kentucky, 43 points for the over. Ray Davis to score 2 touchdowns, plus 500.
That Ray Davis touchdown's a safe bet. That guy's
Dude's
gonna
solid.
finish his year up strong.
I can't wait to see where he ends up in the NFL. He's got his acceleration when he finds a hole in the line is just fantastic. I can't wait to see him with an NFL line in front of him.
100%.
It's been a fun year, bud. I'm glad we got to do this again and start this back up. I'm looking forward to see where it goes from here.
So 2023 has been quite the year. It's been a very special year. And we're going to end it right.
With some ranch.
Call me ranch because I'm dressing.
I'm going to grab some of this Slivovitz plum brandy. Take a little swig out of here.
Ranch
little
soda.
Celebration. Hello, Serbia.
Cheers.
Someone else, Sarah. Hey, a little bit of Slivovitz. It still smells good. It's going to taste purple, I remember. What your lips do are my favorite thing. It's almost like somebody has gotten some kind of random, what is it, Botox or something? Like they just
do my lips like puff it.
They puff out. They puff out, bud. They puff out good. Your eyes disappear and your lips puff out.
Oh, I need some whiskey.
Woohoo! That stuff is lethal.
Oh God, I'm Mike.
Happy New Year, guys. I'm Brendan.
Happy New Year. Ranch soda. Defeat.